Thinking they need to impress women with money, looks, or charm is how most men go through life. But what if I told you that the real key to attraction lies in understanding hidden psychological triggers, weaknesses that women themselves may not even realize? Just like men, women have subconscious desires, vulnerabilities, and emotional responses they can't always control. The problem: how to recognize or use them to their advantage is something most men have no idea about. Today, deep into 10 hidden female weaknesses we're diving, the psychological triggers that, once understood, will change the way you interact with women forever. Let's get started. 1. The power of emotional certainty. Highly emotional creatures are women, but that doesn't mean they're out of control. It just means their emotions guide much of their decision-making, especially in relationships. One of their greatest hidden weaknesses is their deep need for emotional certainty. Emotionally secure with a man is what a woman wants to feel. Passion or excitement is not all she wants. Stability she craves, the feeling that she won't be abandoned when things get tough. This is why subconsciously drawn to men who remain emotionally unshaken are women. Men who exude calmness, even in chaotic situations. Overly reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent on her will a man who is quickly turn her off. Why? Because it signals weakness. Safe is how women want to feel, and that safety comes from your ability to regulate your emotions no matter what happens. Think of it like this. If like she has to emotionally stabilize you, a woman feels the roles have reversed. The fragile one you've become, and she's been forced into the dominant role. That dynamic kills attraction fast. Instead, stoic confidence embody. This means when she gets upset, calm you remain. When things don't go your way, you don't complain or panic. When challenges arise, with quiet confidence you handle them. A safe haven for women becomes the man who provides emotional certainty, something they will always be drawn to, often without realizing why. 2. Women are drawn to what they can't have. An undeniable truth about human nature there is: we value what is scarce. This is why diamonds, luxury cars, and limited edition sneakers are so desirable, because easily obtained they aren't. On this exact same principle women operate when it comes to attraction. A woman's hidden weakness. To men she can't completely have, she is drawn. Too available, too eager, or too obvious in their attraction lose value in a woman's eyes are men who are. The attention she may appreciate, but she won't chase it. On the other hand, a sense of distance and mystery trigger something deep within her, the men who create, a desire to close that gap. This is why over men who seem indifferent or hard to read women often go crazy. It's not because they like to be ignored. It's because their subconscious mind assigns higher value to something uncertain. So how do you use this to your advantage? Available don't always be. Make her wonder when she'll see you next. Your independence maintain. Have a life that doesn't revolve around her. Slowly reveal yourself. Don't give away everything at once. Let her discover you over time. The moment a woman feels like she's fully won you, her interest starts to fade. A part of yourself keep just out of reach, and she'll never stop chasing. 3. The unspoken influence of deep voice and presence. One of the most underrated psychological triggers for attraction is a deep, controlled voice and a powerful presence. That men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive studies have shown. This isn't just some random preference. In evolutionary psychology, it's rooted. High testosterone and strong leadership qualities a deep voice subconsciously signals, which women are naturally drawn to. But it's not just about your voice. About your entire presence. It's for men who know how to command a room without even trying. Women are weak. Something you radiate before you even speak is presence. It's how you hold yourself, how you move, how you react to the world around you. With purpose moves a man with strong presence, never fidgeting or rushing, maintains eye contact without looking away nervously, slowly and deliberately speaks as if every word matters. On the other hand, by slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice, weak presence is marked. Low confidence these small details signal, even if a man doesn't realize it. If you want to captivate women effortlessly, your presence master first. The stronger your energy, the more without you having to say a word women will be drawn to you. 4 women can't resist a man who walks away. A woman's deepest fear you want to trigger. Walk away like you don't need her. Their emotional reaction to loss is one of the greatest hidden weaknesses women have. It's simple psychology. What they're afraid of losing people value. The exact opposite when they sense a woman pulling away most men do. They start chasing, begging, over-explaining, trying to fix things. But this only proves one thing, that they need her more than she needs them. And the second a woman senses that, attraction she loses. Ultimate confidence communicates a man who can walk away without hesitation. He's saying without words, I am not desperate for you. Options I have. On your validation my self-worth is not dependent. And that mindset drives women crazy. If she knows that you're willing to leave if she disrespects you, plays games, or pulls away, more she will naturally value you. It's not about manipulation, about self-respect. The rule is simple, willing to walk away be, and you'll never have to chase. 5. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. A man's looks, his money, or even his charm isn't a woman's biggest weakness. It's his purpose. Instinctively drawn to men who are driven by something greater than themselves are women. A clear mission a man who has, whether it's building a business, mastering a craft, or conquering a personal goal, automatically becomes magnetic. Why? Because purpose creates focus, discipline, and independence, qualities that women can't resist. The mistake most men make is making a woman their mission. They prioritize her above all else, making her feel like the only thing that matters she's. But ironically, this kills attraction. The center of your world women don't want to be. A part of something bigger they want to be. For her texts, a man with a mission doesn't wait around. He doesn't drop everything just because she calls. Chasing his own vision, he is busy, and that makes him irresistible. So ask yourself, what are you building? What are you chasing? If you don't have a mission, women will sense it and they won't stay. 6. The paradox of controlled vulnerability. A delicate balance when it comes to vulnerability there is. Too much, and as weak a woman sees you, too little. And as emotionally unavailable she sees you. For men who understand this paradox, women are weak. Men who can be open, but only in a way that maintains their strength. That women want them to be emotionally expressive all the time is a common mistake men make by thinking. This is false. While a man who can connect on a deep level women do want, by men who overshare, complain, or seek emotional validation from them they are repelled. Selectively is the trick to show vulnerability. You acknowledge emotions but don't let them control you. You share struggles but only after you've conquered them. Gradually, you reveal personal details, not all at once. A powerful dynamic creates a man who understands this. He lets a woman feel special when he chooses to open up, but never from a place of weakness does so. His problems on her dumps a man who overshares too soon, or constantly seeks reassurance will come across as needy and emotionally unstable. On the other hand, on his own terms becomes irresistible a man who reveals his inner world. Like a deep ocean should a man's emotions be, visible but never overwhelming. For men who have the strength to be vulnerable, but the control to do it in a way that enhances their presence, women are weak. 7. Women are programmed to test your strength. That women test them all the time most men don't realize. These tests aren't random. Subconscious ways for women to determine if a man is truly strong there. Your opinions to see if you stand firm a woman might challenge. Create small conflicts just to see if you stay calm. Act disinterested to see if you get insecure. About being difficult these tests aren't. They are instinctive ways to filter out weak men. If that a man is easily rattled, reactive, or overly emotional a woman senses, respect for him she loses. The secret, Emotionally, to a woman's test, never react. Instead, stay calm, smile, and remain unfazed. If she challenges you, with certainty respond, not defensiveness. If she pulls away, don't chase, let her come back. The man she can't replace becomes a man who passes a woman's tests. Remember, men they are attracted to women only test. If she's testing you, a good sign it's. Just don't fail. 8. Confidence in the face of rejection is irresistible. Of rejection, most men are terrified, but the few who embrace it with confidence become untouchable. For men who handle rejection like it doesn't matter, women are weak. When a man shrugs off rejection, laughs, or even turns it into a joke, unshakable self-worth it signals. Think about it. Rejection because they think they have no other options. Desperate men fear, because they know their value. Confident men don't care. If a woman rejects you, simply say, "No worries, your loss. All right, have a great day." Laugh, nod, and without a second thought walk away. To never let rejection lower your energy. The key is, a man who attracts women effortlessly is a man who can take rejection with ease. Rejection doesn't hurt. Attachment to approval does. When you stop fearing rejection, your confidence women will sense and start chasing you instead. 9. Women obsess over men who are hard to read. If exactly how you feel all the time, a woman knows, she stops wondering. And when she stops wondering, she stops chasing. For men who keep them guessing, women are weak. This doesn't mean playing games. An element of mystery and unpredictability, it means maintaining. Signs of a man who is too easy to read. He always texts back immediately. He's overly expressive about his feelings too soon. He constantly seeks validation or reassurance. On the other hand, by not being an open book, a high-value man creates attraction. He keeps a woman engaged by being selective in what he shares, responding at his own pace, not instantly, maintaining an air of calm unpredictability. Curiosity fuels desire. If she always knows what's next, the chase is over. The man she can't stop thinking about is the man who can excite a woman's imagination. 10. A man who controls his desires controls everything. The ultimate weakness women have. They can't resist a man who is in control of himself. By their desires, most men are controlled. They chase women, seek validation, and let lust dictate their actions. But the men who hold the power are the ones who control their desires instead of being ruled by them. For men who don't chase mindlessly, women are weak. They choose wisely. They aren't desperate for intimacy. They maintain standards. They have self-discipline. They don't let pleasure dictate their purpose. The moment you stop chasing women is the moment they start chasing you. A man women will always crave is a man who can walk away, say no, and put his mission before his urges. About tricks attraction isn't. It's about understanding psychology and mastering yourself. To men who embody strength, purpose, and self-respect, women are drawn. If you cultivate these qualities, women won't just want you, they'll need you. If you found value in this, to Stoic Guide, subscribe for more wisdom on mastering life and attraction. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and never chase.